just make sure things are okay here. I have a couple of things that are in my sights when it comes to crypto, so let me make sure that I have all of these, available. But let's go ahead and make sure that I'm live. Thank you for watching over here. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being on the live stream. We're going to be talking about cryptocurrency and, AMC, some different stocks as well. So thank you for stopping by on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitch. I'm on everything. So I appreciate it. Let me just make sure everything is live real quick. The market is bloody. I actually haven't even checked the market. That's funny. Because I've been kind of in on crypto. Crypto market is not really that great either. I mean, overall, if you look at Algorand, it's been up quite a bit, but I'm waiting for this to get back down to this level, down to $1, and you'll see I'm hoping to see some big returns based on the price, and also big returns, based on, the interest that I would gain. I don't have the green screen up today, so it's something to where I just decided not to. It's easier when you're on TikTok to see everything in the background rather than just seeing, the green screen. So, no camera? Yeah, there's a camera. Got cat hair on my microphone, which is always fun. Let me see. Let me actually set up subscribers only. Let me set up everything before we get into any of the detail here and answer some questions. So if you have any questions on TikTok, feel free to ask away. That's what this is all about when it comes to cryptocurrency or stocks, investing in general. Started uploading a little bit more on TikTok, so thank you for being here. Where am I at? There we go. All right, guys, so we got 28 people on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. 10 likes, hit the like button. Good morning, Matt. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. It was a great weekend. Spent a lot of time with the kids, so I can't complain at all. China news have crypto going red discount. That's what I'm saying. Crypto is definitely at a discount. So you can see things like Algorand. You can see things like Cardano down to $2. I'm definitely picking up some more Cardano, some more Algo, some more Cosmos. I'm picking up a lot of different things. Alpha Kenny body? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Not anything good. I'm on Algorand and Terra. Luna? I haven't even checked into that. Let's go ahead and look at some different positions. Wait, you know what? Let me go back where I was, and I'm going to duplicate that so that I need to pick up some Algorand. Because I picked up $200 worth or $300 worth a while ago, and now I want to pick up $200 again because obviously I can get a decent amount here. Could you explain why the impact in China could impact the markets? AMC this morning is dipping hard. I don't know how it impacts the regular stock market. I mean, obviously you can impact any market with the amount of people that they have, but that's with cryptocurrency. Obviously, that's an issue when you have a massive amount of people. Why is monetization off? We have a massive amount of people. That's how it can really affect a lot of things there. Say that a job what? Is that a job reference in your deepest voice? Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know what that means, but thank you for commenting. Good morning, all. Do you think that Shiba Inu is going to the same price as Dogecoin? I don't think it's going to the same price as Dogecoin unless they have some sort of a burn. Shiba Inu is, oh wait, let me duplicate this. Shiba Inu coin is difficult because it has trillions of coins out there, not billions of coins. Billions of coins would be a different story, But since it has trillions, this is why the price is so low, and it can't really get that high, because then the market cap would be a crazy amount. It would be just ridiculously unreasonable. You know, it would be just blown out of proportion. You can't have something like that to get up to 50 cents, because if it gets up to even 1 cent, that's obviously, trillions of dollars worth of a market cap, which is way higher than what Bitcoin's market cap is. So when you compare it on market cap, it can't get to $1, because that would be $394 trillion. I think it's 300. Yeah, $394 trillion market cap, which is insane. Just absolutely insane. What's a stock to dump 30K into right now? A stock to dump 30K into right now. I wouldn't dump just 30, unless that was a small portion of your portfolio size. I wouldn't just dump 30K into one stock. You have to diversify at least a little bit. But you can throw it into a lot of things. I wouldn't say right now, because you do have the market that's kind of pretty red, and I don't like seeing that. But obviously, when you see red, you start to see opportunity. So if you were looking for something safe, on the safer side, SPHD is something that's a really good position to get into, paying you, a dividend every single month. So getting into those monthly dividends is probably not a bad idea. But right now, there's a lot of things that are very down. And when they're so far down, it's so tough. It's so tough to say, hey, can I dump 30K into here? Well, you want to see that bottom out. For me, I've been dumping a lot of things into cryptocurrency, especially since they've been down or they've been decreasing. But yeah, when it comes to stocks, you have to, with all the things that are down 8, 5, 4%, 10%, you kind of have to take it easy. Futures are down 360 points. Looks like a sell-off. I'm wondering on this deeply red morning, I say the overall market going down. What does making AMC squeeze start that increased FOMO or more than usual if everything else is red? I wouldn't say so. Typically, this is what people are thinking. Whenever they see a red market, they start to think, oh, you know what? AMC's on the verge of squeezing because of the fact that they may be liquidating a lot of their assets. And if they liquidate a lot of their assets, that's basically saying they're gearing up to have the money ready in order to cover. They have to pay a hell of a lot. So they have to basically clear up their assets and, put all of that into what they have down from AMC if it gets to that point. So that's what a lot of people are saying. I know FOMO buying, obviously will kick in, I think, before the squeeze will end up happening. So the fact that we're still seeing it decrease, just not ready to go. You would hope to see AMC at least flat before you start seeing all of that happen, because then you might see, there's a possibility you could see FOMO buying and the covering of those shorts at the same time. Typically, I would think you would see the FOMO buying first because it would go up at a rapid rate and people would continue to buy this as other positions are selling off. And then you would see them, go all in on covering their shorts. So Shiba coin is starting to burn coins, not for nothing. Yeah, I realize they're starting to burn coins, but they need to burn at a higher rate because it's not as high of a rate as SafeMoon. I heard they were going to do something like burn off a good portion of it, but they never ended up doing that for Shiba. So that's something to take in. But until they do it, I mean, I don't think you're going to see a crazy increase. But if you're holding onto your position and they burn off a lot of coins that you don't own, and then you hold, 1 billion coins, it could get up to these high prices, right? Let's say it gets to, it burns all the way down to 500 billion coins. Well, now you holding, let's say 5 billion coins or 1 billion coins or whatever, you hold 5 billion coins for easy math. You're holding 1% of the total supply. And if you're holding 1% of the supply, once you sell that, whatever the price is actually at is going to decrease a hell of a lot. So by the time you sell probably 1 million or 2 million of those coins, the price is going to decrease. And then you're going to have another million or 2 million being sold, all the way up to the fact that, or all the way up to 999 million that you end up selling. But the price is going to be different at every 5 million that you sell or something like that. So great time to grab some Cosmos and Algo. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm looking at. And the funny thing is, I was going to take $2,000 and day trade it, which I technically can or swing trade it with crypto. And I was going to put it in a farm coin, because farm coin, I believe, is below $200 right now. I haven't checked it since last night, but it is at or below $200 or close to it, which is a great price. And then seeing that get up to about $300, holding $2,000 worth, I'm basically going to be able to swing that very easily. So that's what I was thinking of. I might just buy like maybe $200 worth of Algo and $200 worth of Cosmos. We'll see how that plays out. I do want to buy Tezos as well, but I think Tezos is a little bit high. Let me duplicate this. Actually go here and look for Tezos. Yeah, Tezos, it's a little low. It's down to $5. That's not bad. And that's not the lowest point that it's been, but it's definitely at a better point than where it was, up at that $7 range. And now it's down to about $5.40. So that's not bad at all. But I would love to see it sub 5. I don't know if we will, though. The typical hold time for Tezos is 58 days, which is definitely interesting. It's pretty high. Popularity 22, market cap still around 4.7 billion, which is not crazy. Cosmos is down quite a bit. Let's go back to Cosmos. Yeah, that was all the way up to a high of 44 in the past 24 hours. If we look at the last week, we could see it hit a high of 44.80, which is just insane to see where that came from, because I bought in at 26 and bought 50 coins. Wish I would have bought more, but that's always a statement, is I wish I would have bought more. Market cap is around that average point of 8.4 billion. And then you also see the typical hold time that's actually lower, which is kind of weird that it would be that low, just because, you're earning 5% and it has less supply. I guess it's probably because it's a higher price. It has less supply, which means more fluctuation. But the typical hold time should be based off of the yield that we have rather than everything else. But yeah, I have to copy or duplicate this. I want to make sure that I have everything set because I have Algorand, I have Cosmos here, and I'm probably going to buy some other things as well. I want to see what Farmcoin is doing. Farmcoin is definitely one that I absolutely adore, right? It's down to 170, buying it. There's no way. That is insane. That is perfect. It gets down to these lower points, I'm definitely continuing to buy this. There's no way that I'm not going to hold. I'm going to try and hold 100, 200, maybe even 300. It gets down to these levels, I'm definitely buying a shit ton. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So let me go ahead and see what's going on here. On farm 178. Let's see. I don't want to buy a max. See what the max is. I could get 11 if I wanted to. Did I do it? I don't want to do that much. I'll do 5 maybe. 5 or 6. Do $1,500, which will get me 8. $1,500 will get me 8 farm coin. Sounds good to me. It sounds good to me. 6? No, 7. Let's. So I want to save some room for other things here, because then that'll give me a decent amount. Let me just do 1,200. Now then that's gonna give me 6. All right, I'll do 1,300. Yeah. All right, that'll work. Perfect. All right. So I just bought 5 more, or sorry, how many? 7 more. I need to buy some algo, some cosmos. That's probably going to be something that I actually buy right now. Might as well, right? Just continue to buy it. He doesn't do that. He's about stocks and crypto. Rate my PFP. I don't know what the hell that is. He's actually useful here. Well, yeah, no, I hope I am. Thank you for being here, everybody on TikTok. I appreciate it. Almost hit the mic. We have 180 people on YouTube. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hit the like button if you can. We have 51 likes, so definitely hit that like button. I don't know if there's anybody on Twitch, so let me go ahead and log into Twitch. Just multi-streaming here. It's always fun. Hold up. We demonetized. All right, we got 1 person viewing on Twitch. Thank you for being a part of this here. I think I'm going to buy some algo where it is now. At 162. Yeah, it's not bad. $200 worth. Yeah, I'll get $200 worth. That'll work. Some algo. Let's see about Cosmos. I don't know if Cosmos will come back. That's what I'm. Yeah, I don't know if Cosmos will come back. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. I mean, it only has 200 million. What's the what's the total market, or the total circulating supply? Total supply. That's what I meant to say. If it's in the millions, we should be good. Yeah, total supply is 279 million. That's basically nothing for something that's going to be held based on, interest. So $37 is not an expensive price to buy. So I'm going to go ahead and buy, like, I don't know, 10. Yeah. I mean, I can technically just buy more. It's something that I'm going to hold on for a long time. So it's not really about gaining it for the. Thank you for sharing my video. I appreciate it. Anybody that shares it. But yeah, it's not really about the gain in the price, really. I want it to grow, but it's more about gaining the interest over a long period of time. If they're going to pay me interest, and I'll take it over years, and continue to buy more, treat it like a mutual fund, and hopefully that mutual fund can grow plus gaining interest, out of it. So treat it more like an ETF, an interest paying ETF. So let me see what's going on here. What am I going to do here? So I was going to buy something. I can't remember what it was. Was it Cosmos? ATOM? All right, maybe let's buy like 10, right? If I buy $370-ish. $371. How much is it? $376. Still not enough. Oh, there's a fee. I forgot. $380. $380 should get me 10 more, and then I'll be good to go. Because it gets me every time. You know, being at those prices, it gets me every time. You know what I mean? Sorry if I'm not reading comments. I'm just trying to make some plays here. Just bought 50 algo. Awesome. That's great to hear. Good morning, Matt. Gotta love Matt. Scared money don't make money. Yeah, scared money don't make money. I'm waiting to see algo dip to 150. Yeah, I mean, I feel like kind of pinching pennies a little bit. I would love to see that go down to a dollar or so, and then I'll obviously buy more. But yeah, I'm not going to pinch pennies. I'll get it close to where the low is, or close enough to the low to where I can gain a decent amount, because where one harvest is, that's just insane. If that goes any lower, I'm telling you, if that gets to 50, or 40, because it has been up to these levels previously and has gone back down to, 50 or 47. If that gets to these levels, I am buying up a lot of it. And I mean, I'm going to take some out of other places and buy up a lot of it, because I don't think I have a ton of free money that's just sitting in accounts. Most of it is gaining interest or growing at some rate, But yeah, this is insane. Insane, but just amazing at the same time. Tezos is something that I'm waiting for, though. I only hold about $700 worth there. Thank you for the roses. I don't know what that does, but thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. More likes can attract viewers. Keep it up. Thank you. Yeah, hit the like button. Double tap that screen. I think that's what you do. It's money. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the roses. That means a lot. Let's see, where are we at? I can always buy back in. What did you sell? Most of the odds ended up keeping in a few others sold other stocks. I'm up 20K for the year on a couple grand. That's okay to me. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. What's up, everybody? Did AMC go to 200 yet? Also, I'm audio only today. Well, hopefully I can give you guys some updates on where things are. I'll try and keep at it. Let's see. So SPHD. Why am I SPHD? We're gonna look at AMC. AMC right now is at $40.57 for the people that are audio only. It's down 8%, which is, I mean, a high amount. Let's hope that we can see a little bit of a pullback. And by pullback, I mean reverse field, because where it is at $8% down, it should be back up to at least even. I don't want to see that drop down. Just accidentally bought 3 more Cosmos. I mean, I don't think you should accidentally buy it. The only thing that's holding me back is the fact that it's $37. I mean, I bought it at 26. So technically if I buy a couple more, it's not really going to hurt me. Let's actually, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's go back here. I'll buy with you. Oh, it now went down again. $370 worth now. I could buy. Come on, man. 375. Let's go 375. I'm going to buy $375 worth. Let's see if it works. Did I buy $372? Oh, wait, it has a fee. Come on, fill my order, man. Oh, it's filled. Okay, perfect. Now let me go back to my portfolio just to see where I'm at. Thank you for following. Is it Logan Cyrus? Thank you for following. I appreciate that. My crypto portfolio is down, man. I mean, down a lot. Internet Computer's down quite a bit. That's down to $47. Litecoin's down to $150. Clover Finance is down to $117. Polymath, that's down as well. I'm going to need to buy some more Polymath, because if I hold about 10,000 of that could be big. Currently sitting at 56 cents. This can get up to a decent level, you know, $10, $100. It can get up to pretty high levels for polymath. It just needs popularity. So I'm thinking about buying some more of that. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should buy some more polymath. Let me see what it's looking like here. I got to get I always have to get a glimpse of what's going on, even though I kind of know what's happening with the like circulating supply, all of that stuff. I just need, I don't know, I just need to get a visual of it. Let me get a visual real quick. Taking forever to load. Get out. We got 217 people here. Thank you guys for watching. Ethereum just broke 3K. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, you get to these levels, and this is why people are always like, oh, you know what? You should buy some of these more stable coins, the coins that have a use case behind it. It's like if the crypto market's falling, it's gonna fall, and if you put $3,000, $4,000 into something, you can lose 2,000 very quick. You know. I didn't check that. I didn't check if Ethereum is below 3K, but I would take your word for it. Thank you for being here. We got a couple people watching on TikTok. Thank you for being here. 217 people on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you could. Dude, no one knows the bottom. Yeah, no one really knows where the bottom actually is in anything. Let me see what's happening here. So yeah, polymath is down 18% in the last 24 hours. That has 624 million circulating supply. So every time it gets to $1, that's adding on another 624 million to the market cap. So if you're looking for that to get to, that can easily get to $5 or $10 with some popularity. Right now it's 60th in popularity. You do have 11 days of typical hold time, and I'm going to buy into this. Yeah, I already have 2,000, so I'm probably gonna buy a little bit more. Let me just see how much I can get here. It does look really good. Let's see if I buy $50 worth, I can buy 90. If I buy $100 worth, oh, that's 500. If I buy $100 worth, 129. Should I go with that amount that I have as extra? 129.84. About 232. Oh wait, I did see that AMP was down as well, right? Let's wait. I mean, it is down quite a bit, down to 55 cents. It's tough. There's so many positions to make moves into, but I don't know. It's just, it feels like you have so little money. I would love to have like 100K just to spend on different areas, but I have my money spread different places. Anytime I get like a couple thousand, 5,000, 10,000, whatever, I'll put it into either the stock market or the crypto market, and it's already held in some places. So in order to gather that much, I would need to pull it out of some areas in order to do that. So start buying. SDC is still up. I got more of that. Matt, you should look into using 3 commas to help you dollar cost average with your crypto investments. I'll have to look into it, because damn, bro, that's crazy. I don't know what you're saying is crazy. Damn, crypto looking bad, and I don't got more money to buy. That's always what hurts. I mean, if you don't have money to buy when crypto is down, it just sucks. Because like all of these things are great buying opportunities when you see them that low. Like Compound's not even a low price, but it is down 11%. ACH is down 14%. Quant is down 18%. AMP is down 12%. That's down to 4 cents. That's pretty big. I don't know if I should buy some more of that. Maybe I should. Because I do see that going up to about 20, 40, 50 cents soon. Could be pretty big. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Let's go to AMP. AMP. Buying another $100 would be another 2,000 I would be adding on. Let's just buy. Just buy another 50. Yeah. We'll buy another 1,000 AMP coins. Yeah. And buy some more of that. So I'm going to hold another 1,000 AMP. I'm going to go to my portfolio, see what else I can buy. It's just I don't know. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for stopping by. I can't complain this morning because obviously people are complaining because crypto is down. AMC is down. There's a lot of things that are not really going the way people hoped it to go. But it's like, I don't know, it's like Christmas morning for me. That's the way that I feel, right? Does anybody else feel that way? Get crypto before December. Someone said that. That's pretty cool. It's like every time I buy in a position, there's a huge drop after. That's usually how it goes. If you think that way, you always have to think in a different way. If you feel that every time you buy something, there's a drop after, buy something, but don't buy sorry. I missed. I want to hold on to that comment. Buy something, but don't buy the most amount that you can. Buy a smaller portion, maybe 25% of what your max would be. So then you can end up putting more money into those areas. I understand you're letting money sit and you're not gaining anything from it, which does suck because I don't like to do that. Anytime I have free money, I like to make sure it's gaining some sort of interest or value or anything. But if you find a way to, change up your situation so it's not you buying into something, it completely drops and then you sell at a loss, rather than you could just go buy into 25% of it and then take another 25%, buy in lower, or take 75% of what the total was and buy in, at the lowest point that you could possibly see. It's totally up to you whether you change that or not. But yeah, right now, a lot of things are down quite a bit. Oh yeah, I was going to look at Cardano. Cardano's at $2. So if I can, I may have bought too much farm coin, but I'm okay with it. I'll take it. Let's look at ADA. Because currently I'm holding, like, majority of my ADA is at a lower price than where this is. It's at like $1.40 or something. And then I bought some more at a higher point, I think $2.40. Yeah, here we go. Majority of it is at a higher point. Or sorry, lower point. Let me see what I can buy. Oh, do that. I have $279 left in there. If I buy another $100 worth, I can get another 50. And that'll get me up to 600, right? I guess I have to buy a little bit more because of the fee. 200 or 120. I always like round numbers. I don't know why. Oh my God, you're such a beautiful human. I'm so proud of you for existing and living another day. That is the nicest thing that I've ever heard. That is the nicest thing that I've ever heard. Thank you for saying that. I don't know what to say. I appreciate that. If you're still here, I appreciate that so much. It made my day even better. It felt like Christmas morning, and now it feels like, I don't know, I'm a little kid at Christmas morning. Like I feel great. Let me see. So I'm going to buy 59 of this. Or should I buy 69? I'm going to buy 59 of Cardano, and that should be good. Yeah, so that's filled there. So now my portfolio, I should be holding a little bit more Cardano there, but that's something Cardano, when I'm able to stake it, when I'm able to stake it on Coinbase, then I'll be happy, you know? Let's see, we have 118 likes, guys. Hit that like button if you can, if you enjoy my content. We also have one person viewing on Twitch. Thank you for watching. And yeah, but this guy on YouTube said actually I went to so I wanted to say something about a subscriber, or I guess I don't know if he's a subscriber or a fan. I know he said he watches me, but I went to this event in Reading, in the area that I live, which is called, I think it's like Fall Fest or something, and it was really fun, right? One, we had some delicious lemonade, some pizza, all that stuff, and I ran into somebody, and the number one question that I get asked is always about what do I think AMC is going to go to, and it's always a tough question, you know, because a lot of people may have their belief that it's only going to go to like $500 or $1,000 or maybe even get to 100K. And, you know, this is why I always give like a large range. I will always say, you know, I believe the max range we'll see is 100 to 50K. Anything higher than that, it's like more like less than a 1% chance that it's going to happen, just because of what people will do. So the question that I'll ask you is, if you think, or if you have that question, AMC, what do you think it's going to go to? This cat keeps rubbing against my leg and it's just bothering me. If you have that question, what is AMC going to go to? I will just ask you, okay, or how much do you hold? And then if you end up telling me it's like 1,000, or you hold $100, if that $100 or 100 shares, there we go, 100 shares turns into $1 million, what are you going to do with it? Like, that's the question that I will ask you, because if you answer that question and say, if it's $1 million, I'm selling, then it could be a completely different situation where you're like, all right, well, if everybody thought the same way you did, this is what the price would be. If everybody thought, wait, just tuned in. We done with a farm yet? Oh, no, I bought more farm today. So I have 27 farm now. And it actually did decrease since I bought in. I think it did decrease since I bought in. But yeah. Yeah, Cardano is going down. It's down to $2. I just bought more. I bought 59 just a couple of seconds ago. But yeah, I would say if people ask you, you know, hey, what is that going to go to? You just ask them and say, if your account value gets to 500,000 or $1 million, what are you going to do with it? You know? And I think that's a valid question, because a lot of people that invest into this, say the average person is holding 120 shares. So if that average person is holding 120 shares, what are you going to do with that when it hits $10,000 worth of value? That's $1 million you're going to hold if it hits $10,000 worth of value. So what are you going to do with it? Scratch that, half of it. If it gets to $5,000, which is definitely more possible than $10,000, because it's obviously 5,000 more, right? Or sorry, 5,000 less, I guess, whichever way you look at it. But what are you going to do with it when it hits $500,000? You've never seen $500,000 in your life. There's some people that have, but people that are investing at low amounts, you know, only probably putting in, you know, 10 shares, 20 shares, that can be worth something if it gets to $5,000. So what are you going to do when it gets to that level? You know what I mean? And that's how you'll know what the price ends up getting to. Basically, take a poll and say, if your account value gets up to $1 million, what are you going to do? Maybe I should put out a poll on YouTube and ask people, so then I can get an understanding of where the price is going to go. And then I'll do a video on what I believe the price will go to. as a whole, that's probably not a bad idea. Dude, really, $5,000, such a joke. Why do you say that? I would like to know, if you don't think that $5,000 is a possibility, then I mean, I wouldn't like to, I wouldn't want to insult anybody, but you have to be the joke. You can put a poll in the chat. Yeah, but I want to do a poll with like all of my subscribers. Right now, I only see like 226, probably some of which that aren't subscribed or members or anything like that. AMC floor is now 1 million, in my opinion. I still think the floor is 1,000 to 2,000. So if you're holding a decent amount, let's say you're holding 1,000 shares here, like you can easily make, it'll be $1 million, but then you obviously have to pay taxes. So that can be the floor of where you plan on getting out at. But yeah, I mean, it's totally up to what people do. So this is why that question would be great to ask that to everybody. What are you going to do if AMC goes to, you know, I don't know, $1,000, or not even that? It's what are you going to do if your account value gets up to $500,000 or $1 million? And not even mention AMC. Just basically say it like, I don't know. What are you going to do? Like if a certain position gets up to $500,000 or, you know, $1 million, what will you do? Like the next morning. It's not even one of those things where you're watching it and you know the potential of it. I want to know, if you see your account at $500,000 or $1 million the next morning when you wake up, what are you going to do? That can be the question. It should go way higher than 5,000. I do believe that as well. But tell you the truth, it's all dependent on what people do, because the reason why AMC has so much potential is because of the people that are holding. If you have a, why is Harper stomping around? She's stomping around up there. Sorry for anybody that can hear. You can probably hear it more clear on TikTok because I have a sound floor here, so it shouldn't pick up a lot. But this TikTok will pick up pretty much everything. So sorry if you do hear one, dogs running around, and two kids running around. That's just how that goes. It'll probably sound like they're literally jumping from the second floor down to the first. I don't think people include the others into their price projections. If AMC hits 800, I can see a lot of people selling off happening with people who have less than 100 shares. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's like once it gets to certain levels, what's going to happen there? Now, I can see people selling off at $800 or so, but you need to factor in like the FOMO buying portion of it. So people are still not even, we don't see a massive amount of FOMO buying. We did see a good amount or an okay amount of FOMO buying. It's now down to $1.98. That's amazing. But yeah, you would see a little bit of FOMO buying, just not as much as you would see with an increase or knowing that they're covering their shorts. So you have a little bit of covering that's going on. A lot of FOMO buying that happens pushes it up to $300, $400, maybe even $500. And then you see a lot of the covering happening there because the price is so high, you know? How low do you think AMC will get to today? That's tough. Right now, it looks like it's coming back. So it looks like 40. I don't want it to break 40. If it breaks that $40 level, I don't want to see it break 40. It has bounced off of 450. 40.50 recently, actually twice, 40.50 and then 40.54. So I'm thinking that we might end up seeing it break. We might end up seeing it break that level. And 38 looking like more of an opportunity, I guess, to buy for some people. But yeah, that's what I would see. But right now, down to 40 is just insane from where it was, you know, dropping significantly. Look at that. From 44, dropping all the way down to 40 is just insane. And then you obviously seen that decrease we had on Friday, which was not the best move, but whatever. Uh, thank you for the people that are watching on TikTok. Anybody that joins, I appreciate it. These kids upstairs, I'm sorry if you hear them. I mean, that's what they do. They just stomp around, run, and then they're quiet for a little bit because they draw. But Harper chases the dog every morning, every single morning. We could see 10% or more. Just be ready. It's a hard thing to watch, but hold strong. Yeah, it is. It's very difficult to watch, but if you're used to it, then you're used to it. You're good. Who's going to buy $100 per share? $800 per share. I think some people would. The issue is not about people buying at $100 or $800 per share. People are going to buy all the way probably up to about 500, maybe even 600, but it's not about the buying portion after that. Once you see the FOMO buying kick in and it pushes it up to a certain level, all of the covering from there will end up increasing that price a lot more because the people that are holding and also, the price that it's at, right? If they're looking to cover a lot of their shorts and say, look, I can't handle this, it's at $800. Well, you're going to see that continue to skyrocket, and the amount that they're willing to pay for those is going to skyrocket as well because there's not as many shares available. So it's a different situation than just wondering if people are going to buy at that portion. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for people to buy because it's such a high price. However, you might see some that end up buying there, and you'll see a lot that end up covering at that point. So that's the point that we're hitting is I believe anything up to $500, $600 you'll see people buying. But then after that, it's going to be all covering of shorts, maybe a little bit of buying that happens, and you're going to see some selling action as well. But the shorts are going to be more of an impact than the selling action. Thank you guys for watching on Twitch, for being here. And thank you for watching on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, everything. I get Twitch and Twitter or Twitch and TikTok confused because they start with T's. So won't more shorts establish at 500 plus? Well, we hope that they won't. At that level, you'll probably see some shorts go through because it's an unbelievable price that it's at. But the point of people being very scared to short something that has an endless possibility is going to be scary. So if you're not going to have retail people that come in and short the position at $500, you might have some, and then they end up losing everything that they own because this will skyrocket if they do that. So it's more of the point to where people are very fearful. And I understand the saying is, be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy, like type of things. But it's going to be very scary for anybody to come into the short position. Hedge funds will pay big bucks. Regular people may not be buying whole shares at that point, but will still throw money into it. So kind of like a Bitcoin type of thing. Oh, I'm going to throw a certain percentage into there. I'm going to throw a certain amount of dollars. If I throw $100, I know that can double or triple or quadruple or gain 10% or 30% or whatever. Yes, I agree with you, but it's not going to be those whole shares, but you are going to see whole shares being covered. Listening on here today. Oh, good morning. Well, thank you. I appreciate you being here and listening and viewing and watching and all that stuff. What happened to our Saints yesterday? Don't even talk about that. Is that the first time someone brought up the Saints? Just let's not even. Oh my goodness. Jameis Winston looked like how he did in Tampa. It was not good. He was in Tampa, right? Yeah, he was in Tampa. Yeah, it just didn't look good. I mean, the defense didn't hold up. You know what? Let's just leave it at that. I'm not even gonna talk about it. It was hard to watch. AMC gap filled 44 today. I drew an ascending support on the 4-hour chart from the low back to the 11th. I guess August 11th. and touched again on the 20th. This morning, low makes 3 touches. Thoughts? I mean, and let's see, 4-hour chart. I would have to look at it. Where you at? I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. You drew an ascending level of support. So you drew an ascending level of support here, or you're looking, because I mean you have multiple touches here. Any type of pattern. Let's go with that, because I don't know what you're actually talking about here. If you're looking at a deeper look of it, but I guess maybe here, ascending level of support. Yeah, I mean. A lot of times when you build those ascending levels of support, right, it usually holds. I draw those all the time, especially from some of these levels. I guess back to, she's so loud, banging on the floor. Kids are great. So yeah, you have these ascending levels of support. A lot of times I will treat them as that level to where it will bounce off of, but with something like AMC, it's definitely different, because it's all dependent on what the hedge funds will do, what they want the price to get back to, maybe some of the options, and where those will go, stuff like that. You explain gap fill. So gap fill, basically it's going to fill a certain area that did gap up. So say if you have a price that increased a hefty amount and didn't have any type of support or resistance level within there, or something that did completely gap up, then what you want to do is you'll see a fill of that gap in a later period of time, to where it will show you levels of support and resistance within that area, because it's always sketchy, getting into a position that either gaps up or gaps down, because if it does, you don't know if it has support in that level or if it just increased based on a pump and dump or something like that. So seeing that fill of that gap is always great to be able to recognize support and resistance levels in there, so you have some sort of history within that area, because if you see anything like this where it just increases like this and no type of information in between that shows you support and resistance levels, it's very scary to get into something like that. Let's see what's going on with some crypto. I know we talked about stocks for a little bit. So Harvest has jumped up a little bit from 170. That's good. Internet Computer has increased about $1. Cardano went down, I guess, to below $2. Now is up to 208. So it's higher than where I invested in that again. I'm currently at 600 shares, and I'm going to hold on to Cardano for a long time. It's something where I'm probably going to hold thousands of shares and not let go of it. Litecoin is making a little bit of a move up. Clover Finance is making a move as well. Polymath, that actually decreased even more, which is making me want to buy it. I have 2,000 shares or 2,000 coins. I should just stick with that and let it go. Anchor, that's down to 8 cents. I do see a little bit of movement there, or something where I can gain something there. Compound, ACH, down to 7 cents now. I might be able to get another 1,000. You think? I want to hold 10,000. Yeah, I want to hold 10,000 of Anchor. Sorry, not Anchor. ACH. Because I hold 10,000 of Anchor. I hold 9,000 of ACH. I hold 14,000 of AMP. Cosmos. I have to make sure I send that over. You know what? I should send that over now. Withdrawal to Coinbase. Algo, and yeah, I'm gonna withdraw some things. Let me withdraw Algo, put that into Coinbase so I can gain some interest off of that. And then I also want to withdraw Cosmos as well. So at ATOM. All right, we got 3 minutes till the stream ends. And I appreciate all the people that are watching on every platform. You guys are amazing. So this gives me 60 Atom coins, which is decreasing my overall portfolio size here. But, you know, it's cool. This portfolio size was up to $23,000, and now it's down to about 17, with everything decreasing and whatnot. I'm not sure if I should buy Teslas. I think I have a little bit more. I can see the apparel or the appeal of a Danny, though. I'm all for it. I jumped into that the wrong way. My max for my favorite coin is 10K tops. Like the amount that you want to buy, or the amount you want to buy, or like the price. I don't know. Maybe I jumped into a conversation. I don't have little children, but after the squeeze, I'm hiring a nanny. Why'd you move those from pro to regular? So Algo and Cosmos both gain interest on Coinbase, not Coinbase Pro. So if you go over to Coinbase here, you're going to see that I gain interest, and you're going to see the interest earned, which is right behind my video feed. But yeah, you're going to see the interest earned, and I can gain interest either every day or every month. I know Algorand will pay me interest pretty much every day. So I want to move it over here so that I can gain interest on that money rather than it sitting there and just growing in the price. Yes, I want it to grow in the price, but I also want to gain interest as well. So anything that I can gain interest on Coinbase, I will end up buying. DAI coin, I don't know how to say if it's DAI or whatever. This is great. Kind of treat that as like a high interest savings account if you guys are interested in that. Still bullish on Farmcoin? Yeah, I bought 7 more this morning. And if it goes down, I'm hoping, I am crossing my fingers, hoping that Farmcoin will come down even more. I want Farmcoin to come down to 40, 50 cents. Or sorry, not 40, 50 cents, $40, $50. If it comes down to 40, 50 cents, I'm buying that as well. Only 700,000 available. That means that these prices, yes, it can fluctuate, but let's go ahead and look at it real quick. And hello baby.lenny. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Wait, we got 409 likes? 409 likes on this video? No. You gotta be kidding me. 409 people are like that. That's amazing. Make sure you guys hit that like button over on TikTok. 409 likes. That's insane. That's more than I got on YouTube. YouTube, I have 200. Come on, YouTube, you gotta step it up. All right, well, I think that's it. Farm is the only has a few thousand minted. So yeah, I think there's just a lot that goes into that. Lovely friend, support BTC and Shiba Inu. I don't know about BTC that much, but yeah, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Matt moving to Twitch. No, this is TikTok that's actually doing that. So Twitch is Twitch. I have 1 viewer, so I don't know if I keep saying Twitch, but it's Twitch or TikTok. I don't know. It's TikTok. So guys, hit the like button everywhere that you can. Hit the subscribe button. I would get into some more positions with you guys, but I don't really have the time. So do what you can in order to support any of my channels, any of my streams, all the videos. If you guys are interested, if you're over on TikTok, go over to my YouTube and follow me over there, subscribe over there. But I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you guys so much. It means a lot. It means the world to me for you guys to be here and communicate with me and kind of validate things as well. As I go through different things and buy different things, it's always great to be able to get a second opinion from different people. So thank you guys again for watching. I'm gonna get out of here.